Yo, what's up? My name is AVYVA and I say welcome to this special video. Two things I want to say at the start. First of all, my old Instagram got hacked, so please follow me on my new one. It's linked down on the link tree. And also, feel free to follow the other links in the bio, because I got for the track I would want to explain. As thank for the 460 followers on SoundCloud, I want to show you how I made Space Jungle, my latest track that's actually in talent pool. Yeah, it got a good place so far. I hope you can support me further. Yeah, and before I start, I want to say a special thank you to all those followers on SoundCloud, 460 in such 7 to 8 years. That was a hard way, and it will be a hard way to go to the 1000 followers. It's still a hard challenge to reach that. And yeah, now we start. And before I start, I show you how it sounds middle of the track. The second drop, I guess, is it. It's very amazing, the track, and I like the vibe of it, and I want to explain you. Yeah, it's very amazing how it came to the sounds, the story behind it. Because I linked it down in the description, or I will link it down in the description. I found a sample pack, a preset pack from XNLT, I guess it was XLNT sounds. They have a website there you can get this vocal pack, not vocal, this sample pack, those presets together with the project file they created for Inspired Fisher song. And yeah, you see it here. I just used in the project file this drum loop from XLNT Tech House. This not tropical, technical house sample pack. Technically house sample pack, yeah. And also some presets of it. And this is just a hi-hat here. Where is it? Here, this is just a hi-hat sample. But I have to say, it changes on the little changes on this sample. Also first of all, I set the BPM to 125 and some behind the, also some between between 125 and 126. So it's 125.55. Yeah. And before I continue, I have to say another thing. This is the unmastered file, so I mastered it after I produced it, so it's a bit less in volume than is a bit quieter than the original file, and it's not full mastered. So, but changing is like this filter thing, like here on the drum percussion, is still there. And also the only changing I did are the auto filter on it. And also the round plugin I explained so often before. It's just a reverb plugin. And I changed a bit of the reverb, of the mix and the reverb, just a little bit, and did full damp. So that is a bit delayed from the reverb. Don't know really how to explain it better, but I hope you can guess what I mean, and not guess. I hope you understand what I mean. And next up, I explain you how it came to the other sound, and in the order of what I did. So next up, I used only serum sounds on it, and I tweaked up the sounds of the presets of this sample pack. Yes, and yeah, and this is the sample pack, and I added first of all the bass, and so it was time to get the melody the full melody. So that means to get the idea of the melody. I just changed here the release, I guess, some delay on it, a tap delay, some gain on the compressor, the bit blade reverb, not hall rate reverb, but blade. Made it full right. And yeah, distortion I changed a bit. I did less distortion on it. It's the sub bass. Yeah, and not much to say. Not more. Not many more to say about the sound. So this is still the same sub bass over and over again with no changings on it. I just used trumpers and made the bass in mono. Yeah, and in the end it sounded like that. It's more a mid sub bass with a little bit reverb on it. With the drum percussion sounds very pretty amazing. Here. Yeah. Next up was, I guess, in the same order like I created it. I will explain it. It was another serum preset, same melody. It was the bass, like this, with a layer on it, a bit louder together. Yeah, and there's not much to say about it. There's just the round plugin again with these settings. And what I changed here is a lot of decay, a lot of damp and reverb, a lot of mix, a wet on it, and another one a little bit less. So there's less reverb on it, but near up the same settings. Just the damp is another one. and it's a bit less in volume. So I explain you the one who is more in volume. Not the quieter one, but this one. First of all, how it fit with the bass melody. Together with the bass melody. Without it. It gave you this subminimal, how to say it, subminimal tone and subminimal feeling on it. Yeah, and the track called Space Jungle, but I explained when, if the time if I played the sound on SoundCloud. But first of all, how I created such that bass. There was another Bounce Boy preset, and there I changed new up not that much. I made a lot of more filter resonation, more drive, low 6 filter, and yeah, then a little bit more. Okay, what's there? I don't know that this is locked up. It's not. Oh, it's overcompressed. Oh, it's was just. I didn't saw this before. Normally it's like that. Oh no. Okay, but it was better to overcompress it because the fact that when it's overcompressed, when it's overcompressed and the bass is also a little bit overcompressed, the distortion the same, and there's a little bit delay on 2 bar. Also tap delay. It's one of my favorite delays at the moment. If it works, I put it in each sound. And I think I changed the decay here and release too. Then it came to that sound. Yeah. And then I grouped both together. And I will explain you how I changed the bass. I explain all in one. On that point, I used a reverb that's there zero frequency, so to zero filtered down frequency. Then first of all, it filtered down immediately. How to say it? I can't pronounce it. How to spell it? Cannot spell it. Not spell. I'm confused. Sorry. Immediately. Immediately. I don't know. So, but rapidly I changed it. Yeah, that's I can say also. So it means that it goes rapidly to the filter of to the low filter. Then it goes up again. Goes up till the drop hits. And then it's this full again. Also, a great tip and trick I used here is let me show you. Also the reverb on it. Oh, I didn't change anything on the reverb. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, at the end, I mean, yes, but it was, I mean, it was, how to say it, intentionally, as supposed to be. And there I added this reverb together with the round reverb, and it's such amazing when the reverb hits, immediately too, or rapidly. You hear it here. Without, it would sound like this. Just a little bit boring in my opinion. So I changed the dry and red. Also the decay, I guess. No, just the dry and red. Okay. And let it till the end to that decay, and then again without. That is, gives this room, and then it takes that room away. That is has this full impact of the drop. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah. So next up, and near up to the end of the tutorial, or to the making of, I came to this like how to say this black sound. It's just an ARP sound, also filtered at the beginning. It's an auto filter too. First of all, before I explain how it made the sound, it was very important to me that it fits together with this one. The near up to. And there was a big issue, that I didn't get it to the right rhythm, also to the right delay and tone of the notes. That means I had to use the same melody. Of course, I used it, but it doesn't fit together with that. That was the reason why I used that much reverb and round reverb on the bass. Made the round reverb louder. I grouped it and also all the other things. And there I found out a little trick on the preset I use. Let me check which one is louder. This is the with the round reverb on it. Because without it would sound very, very boring. I'll show you the difference. Within, without, and in the drop without. It gives this fullness and this powerness. Not this powerness, this power, sorry. My English is still not the best, but I try my best to be better and better in speaking English. I know my grammar should be so horrible, but I try my best to talk to you in a correct English. Yeah, but no excuse. No excuse that I'm from Germany. Each producer has to spell English for international languages. Also, not each producer, each human should be able to talk English, in my opinion. And yeah, so I used just the ARP SV FL401. I think I just changed. Oh. Show you both. First of all, I changed here some things like yeah, the filter cutoff, I guess, with more resonance, drive like the other one, and release, more release. Before it, I guess it was like this. Oh, there we go. And that was too less for me. So I wanted the delay, because there wasn't a delay in it. It sounded like this. First of all, when I changed the release, and it was like this. Also nice, but not nicely for me. So it sounds like this without the and with the delay it sounds more like yeah, and I changed it made it to mono because it was more side to the side. It was too much to the sides. There's no sub in it. Also the high frequencies, the low frequencies are pushed down. There is a little bit of filter work on it, and I let all the modulations they did on the sample, on the preset, I let that array a bit. I made ping pong delay this time, not tap delay. It sounded not good. I made more feedback on the delay, and this was, I think, all the changings. Yeah, a little bit distortion changings. I used the down sample, give it more drive, I guess, or less drive. No, more drive and less mix. Also it was more drier. And yeah, that was to the sound design. Then I used the filter on the, sometimes on this melody it goes, first of all, the first drop is same track, the same setting all over again. Then in the second drop it's introducing the build up. In the drop it sounds like that. And how I made this impact, that is so changing. So I use always on that point, the main point there was I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fills and drum fills and also rises and like that. First of all, I used that drum fill here, sounding like that. Let me show at the beginning. It's filtered down and reverbed. Yeah, and I made a trick also. I guess I let me show you. Okay, yeah, there you hear the difference. There's more reverb on it. Okay, no more reverb. Okay, yeah, I cut the reverb, I guess. Then I used this Ableton riser that will be linked down too, with some reverb changings at the end. And then it goes rapidly down, and in the second drop it's keeping up the release of the reverb. And also on the second drop I used or in the third drop, sorry, for the third drop, and in different to the first drop, I used another white noise, introducing like this. I'll show you the drop. It's more the outro, it's not the drop, sorry, I said it wrong. It's the outro. I will explain it later. Yeah, and first of all, I explain just shortly what I did with the sweep downs, sweep ups, like this little sweep up lesson from Kashmir sample pack. There you see the difference in the decay, and I colored it here too, and here is in it the release. That you hear the release also here with this Ableton riser. This was, I guess this was, yeah, it was with a vocoder I used. And also, yeah, I used, first of all, I used also a shifter on it, but not on that point, I guess, or I used it. No, there I didn't use it, also on the middle of the track. That is a bit different. Here it gets more up to the fine. So it's complicated. We don't go into the details, just to recognizing that I shifted the frequencies a bit. That can I explain in another video, in another day. And yeah, that was little things. Then like I think to the percussion I shouldn't say much. Just normal clap 909 with transpose +2. Then the same one transpose -4. Together sounding like that. Both with a little bit round, grouped together with the snare. I didn't use the round. -8 the snare LD. And yeah, together sounds like this. Very catchy with the drum percussion. It's very complementing together. Then the hi-hat. That was from the sample pack. There I changed near up just the decay on it. It's -10. -14 decibel. I always recommend to mix it in less volume and not to overpower the master limit, because it would sound at the end very washy in the sound, not clear. Yeah, and then I used some ear candies like this white noise of Kashmir. I changed just the volume, and I guess that was it. Yeah, just one. I didn't use any reverb on it because this whole track was reverby. On that I used a reverb, also a round reverb. Also 2 reverbs. It's this vocal. I transposed vocal fill or riser. I transposed -5. It sounds like this. And then I used it short times near up in the drop to each like this, and this, and then this. Yeah, some little elements on it. I shorted it very rapidly. And then this impact with a little bit of reverb on top. No reverb. But this also not reverb. It was also reverbed. This together sounds like this. Sorry. And on the impact, another impact. This impact. Solo, it sounds like this. And on the build up, it sounds like pretty amazing. Together what I explained before. Yeah, and that was it near up to. Just one thing to the filter options. I used also a filter on the percussion element. It's here, you can hear it exactly when the intro is done. It's rapidly up, downlifting, no uplifting, but downlifting. So it means the high frequencies are more in the present, or more more it's more on point, and the low frequencies are all cutted, and then again they hit very hard and rapidly. Yeah, that's all about track Space Jungle. I created in 1 or 2 days. Yeah, it was 2 days. Yeah, it's not long, but you have to keep in mind that I have also experience of many years. Since 2015 I create music, I produce it with the same program, with Ableton Standard. I'm very excited about Ableton 12. It's out near up, if I get the update or if I didn't get it, because I get Ableton 10 one day, and it was upgrade to 11 for no cost as a thank you. But I didn't know if they will upgrade it to 12 too. Yeah, but we will see. Yeah, I had a lot of fun to explain this. Here is the arrangement, by the way. It's just intro of near 30 seconds. The build of 15 seconds, I guess. The first drop, the B part of the drop, introduced with some claps at the D part or C part. Then another break, build up, drop, A part, B part, another drop, just the D part of it, A and D part, I guess, or something like this. I don't know how to explain it. There was just a A part, B part, C part, D part of a drop. I think this is the A part, B part, C part, D part, the outro of the drop. In that case, and then the full outro I did like this. I built it up and I let the reverb on the bass and filtered the rest down on the melody and on the bass. It sounds very amazing. I'll show you a little bit. Yeah, that was it. Hope you liked it. Hope you can do something with that. Hope to level up your knowledge about music production. I can show you quite a bit like how I mastered it, because I mastered it 2 times. It was the first time a lot of bass on it. I show you just the mastering file, that you hear the difference and learn a bit about mastering. So before you master anything, I would recommend to export the audio file to WAV file, not MP3, because WAV is a better quality. Then set the right BPM you created on the track. Put it on the like, how is the session called again? Not on the creating session, so on the live session, I guess, on the Ableton Live, or arrangement session, and go to the to this thing here. You can repeat it. I don't know the name again. Yeah, I'm very bad, I know. On this, remember the name of the tools, I would say, but I know what they do. That's exactly what you need. I explain you what I did on the master, that it sounds from like without any master things, like compressor, glue compressor, dynamic tube, drum bass, not drum bass, drum bus, utility and limiter. So without it sounds like the original sound. And it's always a great possibility to see how your waveform looks like, if there are some dynamic on it or not. Because on the master there will be less dynamic, but there will be dynamic. So first of all was the how to explain the challenge to choose how I compress it. The main thing was when I compressed it and expand and pushed the low frequencies, it was very, very washy with the melody. Especially this so this ARP sound that's coming in here. I don't know if I can show you the difference. I guess so. Yeah, it's a little bit more washy. I don't know if you hear the differences, but it's more washy, like it was before. Then I added a glue compression with no attack, no release, and no ratio, because I find out that it's how to explain, it's make the sound unnatural. Yes. Yeah, of course it made it a bit less in volume, but a bit quieter. But I made the threshold of minus 20 decibel. That is pointing on the putting on the compression. Then I added dynamic tube with 40.3 percent redness, less in output and less in drive, just a little bit in the A section. Then I added a drum bass, drum bass, I don't know, drum bass, I don't know how to explain it in English, but yeah, I think it's drum bass. And it sounded very nice. I made it full damp, a little bit transition to make it more crispy. I added a crunch on it that you can hear the high frequencies. 10% thrive on it. It made it too hard how to explain it? Composition or compression, hard compression, yes. And then I trimmed the sound to minus 9 decibel. It was very, very loud at the beginning. and also the output is minus 5.15 15 decibel, also 5 minus 5.15 decibels. Then I use the utility bass and mono first in 0 decibels loudness or output. Then I made the bass in mono when I added the limiter with look ahead 3 ms 0 decibel. I let the rate a bit, made it a bit wider through the sound to 103%. The bass in mono, you can listen to it here. You have to keep in mind too, when you make it louder, change the bass in mono frequency. So I mean that's I show you the difference when I would make it louder. I have to change it, but I keep it on that because the rest was too loud. It's just too loud for in comparing to other tracks, but it's tech house, it have to be loud. So it's just to the point that it doesn't crackling and it doesn't disturb it, and at that point it's too less disturbed. So it's between that and together it sounds like this. Okay, it's a bit much in volume. I have to make it less in volume for my speakers on my ear. So, and you see in the master, in the limiter, how much it's pushing, and I mix the tracks always in minus 10 or minus 12 decibel. It depends on, so it has to be plus or minus 6 or minus 7 decibel. It's depend on the track, not independent. It depends on the track, and also push it enough. Yes, because if you export it, it's not that loudness you created there. It's the loudness you made it in the master. And it can be like it was in that point that the some frequencies I can't speak anymore. Some elements of the track are louder than the rest. Sometimes it doesn't what to say, it doesn't it isn't bad in this in the complete track. It's better if it's like that, and sometimes you have to the volume leveling, but in that point I didn't have to use it. It's the same loudness here like it's here. It's near up the same loudness because the build-ups can be a little bit more in volume. So that's it. Finally, that's what I want to explain you on the track, and feel free to stream it here on my SoundCloud, where I reached at the end 460 followers right now. We're very thankful. And here's Space Jungle. You can go to Spinning Talent Pool page. And here you see the track. It's on 197, good rank, I guess, and lot of good comments. Another comment. Okay, yeah, thank you. I thank you for each support, for each comment on the talent pool, each comment on SoundCloud, each like. It's highly how to say it? It's highly appreciated. So thank you. See you another video. Bye. Ciao. Peace.